I'm a Gito, she know, he know. The streets know, get 'em by the kilo. Nino, if you need those, holler on the dealer. I'm a Gito, she know, he know. The streets know, get 'em by the kilo. Nino, if you need those, holler on the dealer.
Thousands of dollars.
Man, shouts out to my big bro Al, man. I really appreciate the fuck out of you just coming on this show. Like I might have you on multiple times, bro. Like and shouts out Al because you from Toledo, I'm from Columbus,
right.
And we've partied in Columbus, we've partied in obviously LA, we've partied in Vegas, we've partied in Miami. Like we like Al ain't one of them motherfuckers that ain't afraid to fly. You know what I'm saying? So like, this ain't gonna be the only show. Like we're gonna have you on, so cause like we didn't really get a chance to really like dive into A-list Dynasty.
But but
you know
we kind of this is kind of like the prequel,
the introduction.
The introduction. Yeah, you know what I mean. Like
a lot of my shows have been like that because like we got so many. Cause like most of my shows I've done so far have been with like family.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like with you, with Quick, with Nice, with Paco, with T Real. You know what I'm saying? It's like I can do a show with you for 5 hours and still not get everything in.
Right.
So like I'm gonna have you back so many different times.
And I mean I just show much love and appreciation. I told MTV this. I said and it's time to take a little bit away from my damn self and put it on him. So speaking from his friend perspective, you know what I mean.
From my brother's perspective.
From my brother's perspective, like, yo, when I saw MTV doing this. Now y'all gotta see. Now I told y'all earlier in this segment that I'm real observant, and MTV has a voice, and finally he's seeing his voice come to reality. Like, let me tell you something. When I used to be jealous, and not in a hating way, but because MTV to me is one of the most powerful people I've ever met on social media without being famous. You understand what I mean? So it's like, he could say something that'll be so impactful that so many people want to comment, join in on it, talk about it. It'd be like days and days of people talking about it. And I'm like, and he had so many likes and so many comments. It was crazy. And until this whole podcast thing start getting hot, like, I mean, this is a perfect opportunity for MTV to really be able to show people who he really is. MTV, he was made for TV.
Turn up.
You know what I'm saying?
Turn up.
Made for TV. I have to say that again.
Motherfuckers ask me all the time, how you get the name MTV?
Made for TV. So this is an opportunity for him to show who he really is on a platform where not only you can read what he's saying, but you can have a visual. You know what I'm saying? And see how people feel about the topics that he talk about, the things that he talk about. Like, it's phenomenal, man. And when I saw him, when I asked him like, I would love to do the show or whatever. It's more so because I am so supportive. I'm so like with it. You know what I'm saying?
Question.
I'm like, because
you've always been supportive, bro.
Yeah, this is big time.
Yeah.
I mean, this could change a lot of people's lives.
Like the same way when you launched A-List Dynasty, you and Quick launched A-List Dynasty, and the way I gravitated. Remember, I was just like a soldier. Like, you tell me what to do, I'm doing it. Yeah. Like when you see a vision and you see something beautiful that's really happening with one of your brothers, you just gravitate. Yeah. That's the same way you've been treating me about this.
And that also going. And I'm glad you said that, because that ties into this whole thing about the society we try to create. Like, we don't hate or try to compete with each other
at all.
What we do is we try to, if you got something going, let's build on that.
Let's get it.
You know what I'm saying?
Let's get it.
You know what I mean? MTV out here trying to do movies. Already did a couple.
I did one.
One big one. He's doing this now. You know what I mean? He always was, he was designed to be in front of y'all. Yeah. You know what I mean? Different opportunities didn't pan out because God said, hey, look, that ain't for you yet. Maybe he didn't want him to be an actor because it's so satanic. Y'all don't understand that behind the scenes. We lived it. We saw it. We saw people. And this is way deeper than this probably.
Yeah, I'm about to say we seen.
We don't want to go that far. We don't want to go that far.
Come on now.
But we know some shit that will fuck y'all whole lives up. And that'll be a whole nother segment whole nother episode. But you know,
I don't mind
maybe
doing a show on
maybe that wasn't for him. You know, well, maybe God didn't want that from him. Obviously, he didn't. But this is a more positive thing. This is something that's showing somebody somebody has an entrepreneur spirit, but he genuinely has a voice, genuinely. And I respect it, and I'm so honored and thankful to even be a part of this.
I'm gonna take a toast to that, but at the same time, I'm also gonna make sure that they know that Pops is also co-host today.
Absolutely.
You know,
shout out to Pops.
Taking a shot to Pops one time.
Shout out to Pops.
I just want to thank you for that, man. That blessed me, bro.
And I mean, I couldn't wait to say it because for you to be so supportive of the things that I've done, you know what I mean? From when y'all used to come to the room when nobody was there,
and still had a great time.
When I started promoting, and y'all was three or four people that would show up on my list, and y'all helped me build my list up, build my brand up, and then gotta shout him out when Rico came to me and wanted to do Sunset Vintage. You know, I want you to understand, if you ever see this video, I'm off that. It's been too many years.
I'm so
I
glad
made you, bro.
That.
You know what I mean? You was my son. You know what I mean? Like, I'm talking about in a fraternity standpoint. You know what I mean? Like, you was the only line that I crossed, and you on your sayings, Sterling. We wanted to be millionaires. We still aspiring to be.
And we still going to be millionaires.
And we are going to be.
Yeah.
And any harsh feelings or anything that happened between us, bro, that shit is dead underwater.
Man, I'm so glad you said that because I've been over
I'm saying this on live.
Man, thank you.
On all angles. You know what I mean? I mean that from the bottom of my heart. You know what I mean? But,
that's the sound bite right
it is
there.
what it is.
Nah, I'm so glad you said, because, bro, I'm sitting over here just like, because you know how I feel about y'all, man.
Right.
I love you niggas, man.
Yeah.
I know what,
we should have been millionaires.
Man, we still can.
We should have been millionaires.
You know what I'm
earlier.
saying?
Like, I'm talking
because
about like
you and Rico was family before I even knew you, bro. It's awkward to me for you and Rico not to still be brothers to this day.
Right. Absolutely.
You know what I mean? Like, you and Rico,
absolutely.
Like, y'all got an empire just waiting.
Just sitting on it, yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
I mean, look,
I love that, bro.
I'm not gonna play sides. I'm not gonna, say this and say that.
It don't even matter.
None ain't nobody business
like
either. You know what I mean?
Me, you, Rico, Quick, and everybody that was involved at that particular time could sit down off camera and we could have that conversation.
Yeah, absolutely.
But on camera, we all family. We all old boys.
Right.
We all out here for the same reason. You know what I mean?
I mean, it just, just thinking about a lot of this stuff, and a lot of the struggles, and a lot of the great things that happen with us, just what I'm trying to tell people is, man, there ain't nothing like having a team and y'all all rooting for each other. I have to say this on camera. I am so tired of us being the only race who goes so hard against each other.
Crabs in the bucket.
When everybody already goes so hard against us. And that was my vision. It's just like why continue to not want to bring people, sometimes you gotta turn around and grab a motherfucker, when they dragging their feet.
Without question.
But
sometimes you gotta carry a motherfucker.
You gotta carry a motherfucker.
But sometimes.
Us as a race, all we do is fuck each other over and blow each other off and not help when every other race, not gonna speak one in specific, is doing the exact opposite.
Yeah.
And we wonder why we don't got the type of money they got, the kind of property they got, the kind of power they got. You know what I'm saying? So our Ohio thing in California and LA, it created one of the strongest movements.
Yeah.
In my mind.
That's a fact, my nigga. That's a fact. We was moving.
In history. I mean,
in history of LA for sure.
We would go, and it was so infectious. People who wasn't from Ohio
was jumping on with us.
And they was saying, they was telling people they was living in California, they was from somewhere else. We from Ohio. We with the Ohio boys. We from Ohio. Yeah. Like, why y'all lie? But it was that strong. Our bond was that strong, man. You couldn't deny us. Yeah. You couldn't deny us.
The old boys movement, man, was a beautiful thing, and I'm so glad you brought up Rico, man, because Rico was a part of that movement. Yeah. He was with us. You know what I'm saying?
Me, you, Quick, Rico,
B,
Brandon.
Yeah.
Brandon what? From Columbus?
No, he's from Cleveland.
Cleveland, my bad. Cleveland. My bad, Brandon. Don't judge me.
He a cute. But
Joe, that's the noob. You are the noobs. We
that's what I'm saying. But,
we don't hate on nobody.
But when you brothers, you had them jokes. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? I done called you lame 100 times this week.
1,000.
You know what I'm saying? Exactly. But like when you brothers, you gonna have them jokes.
Mm-hmm.
But I wish a motherfucker would run up on Al Miller anytime, any day, cause you already know
Same.
it ain't a question.
Same.
You know what I mean? I know you are. Yeah, you know I'm saying
We had each other back, man.
Yeah, like we got each other's backs, front, side.
We was untouchables, man. We was
Motherfuckers
like our own
motherfuckers
gang.
was not testing us.
We was like our own gang.
I'm a Gito, she know, he know. The streets know, I get 'em by the kilo. Nino, if you need those, holler on a dealer. I'm a Gito, she know, he know. The streets know, I get 'em by the kilo. Nino, if you need those, holler